from the City of Angels, in the basement of Studio True, we bring to you the William Vinegar Show. So here he is, William Vinegar.
Well, thank you. Good morning. It's August 5th, 2021. And this is part 2, episode 30. The reason being I'm using my cell to do the audio episode, and I uploaded the first part of episode 30 by mistake. So sorry for the confusion. As this is just going to be a continuation of episode 30. And also, I think I posted part 1 on Facebook, and just to let everybody know, I got my new microphone stolen from right in front of my house. Not in front of me, I was gone, so I didn't get, and I don't got no security camera in front of my door. But the motherfucker actually took my microphone out of the Amazon envelope and took it. Yeah, man. And none of my neighbors know anything, or and it's sad because everybody gets something delivered by Amazon over there. So I just don't understand. And, I talked to the manager about it, and, she's like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, it was just a $13 microphone, but it kind of set me back as far as like recording today, for today. So, my neighbors, they really poked the bear, so now I shouldn't be looking out for you because, you didn't look out for me. Don't nobody know nothing over a $13 microphone. But I digress and try to continue on with positivity. Be right back. Now, as I digress, a continuation of episode 30. Now, sports LA style, I really like what I see out of the Rams and Chargers, but they gotta stay healthy during the preseason. The Rams, Matthew Stafford, he injured his thumb, those freak injuries, where a quarterback gets his thumb caught up in the helmet of a lineman. That's what happened to him, so they're going to make him sit a while. And on the Chargers side, my favorite team, Tyron Taylor's got a mild ankle. I mean, not a sprain, but a little bit of a swollen ankle. But he been out there making plays. And our third round pick, Joshua Palmer, he's impressing right now. And I think Mike Williams needs to step it up this year, or he ain't gonna get that contract. Luckily, they got his rookie option. And the Chargers look to me that they're gonna be able to score. But the problem is, what is the defense gonna do? And Derwin James needs to stay healthy. And as far as basketball, the Lakers made a splash getting Russell Westbrook. That's a good move by them. I'm not a Laker fan, but, to me, they the favorites now. And the Clippers, I'll speak more on them during the video episode later on in the week. I'll rant on them, but, they're not really doing anything. They're not really doing anything, and they haven't made any moves. Leonard's mad. George is, I don't know, he isn't speaking. So I'm kind of worried about them right now. But on that note, let me talk about some hip hop. And I want to give a tribute to Biz Markie, who passed away a few weeks ago. I didn't mention him in my prior episode, but I think in my prior episode he hadn't passed away. You know, with music like Make Music With Your Mouth, Biz, and you know, he was one of the first rappers I listened to. So I wanted to give a shout out to him and, you know, and his family, and all sympathies and condolences from me to them. I'll be right back, and I'm going to speak on the battle with the versus battle with Jadakiss versus basically Jules Santana and Cameron, and you know, and I want to tell you guys about the Lyric and where you can find him. Hopefully, because I had to cancel an interview with him back in July, and hopefully I can get him on my show. He's one of those unknown talents that's out there right now. So I'll be right back. Well, I'm back. About the versus battle with Jadakiss and the Lox versus Jules Santana and Cameron, we all know who won. There's no question. Jadakiss and the Lox. Jules Santana has no business being on the stage thinking that he can get with Jadakiss at all. Enough said. Cameron did but Jadakiss stole the show. So big up to Jadakiss this morning. And I also want to tell you guys about the Lyric, the unknown talent out of Bremerton, Washington. He's out of Bremerton, Washington. And hopefully I'll be able to have him on my show. I'll have to hit him up on Instagram and let him know, and Facebook. And you guys can find him on SoundCloud and Reverb Nation. Be right back. And using gossip as a bonding tool, I'm going to talk about Spirit Airlines and what they've been through, canceling everybody's flights, and people are actually fighting and trying to break down doors and get into it. I mean, not necessarily not with the flight attendants, but with the people at the counters. You know, check you guys' Twitter feeds, look on Google up Spirit Airlines. But the thing is, in general, you know what I'm saying, I work in Terminal 2 in LAX. I won't tell you who I work for, but I work in T2. And ever since I've been back, you know, it just seemed like the customers just been like, you know, out of this world. You know what I'm saying? Just rude. You know, and that's just the general idea of it. The rudeness now. Well, you know, I posed the question, you know, if you could be guaranteed one thing in life besides money, what would it be? And my thoughts on that, I guess that would be, for me, besides money, I would want to be guaranteed the right to live how I choose, to be my true authentic self. You know, when I mean by that, you know, I'm talking about the spirit that God instilled in me. That's what I mean by that. the character that's been instilled with me through trial and error. That's what I mean by that. You know, I can't speak for anybody else. You know, that question, you know, a lot of people would say, I want to be guaranteed life, which I guess would be immortality, but not for me. I would want exactly what I said. And on that note, this is going to bring that show to an end. So I'd like to thank all you guys who follow me and listen to my podcast. This is episode 30, part 2. Hopefully, well, I'll be on my way to work as this come out to you August 5th. Thoughts on the commute as I go to work, as this goes out on the airwaves. I'm hoping everybody have a blessed day. Be true. And stay gold. 1.
Thanks for listening to 10 Minutes with William Vinegar Podcast.